Hello, friends. We are embarking on some interesting times um, where many of us as educators are trying to create things digitally for our students um, now that schools have been shut down because of coronavirus. So I thought I would share an easy way to take a worksheet or an activity and post it so that the worksheet is not editable by students, but they could still type their answers in. And so I've got an activity that I think I'm going to potentially use, having my students read some articles about the 1918 influenza epidemic and then create their own primary source. So here's what I have set up. I have a mock newspaper um, kind of template that I'm going to use. And I can add things like if I want a text box. Actually, I think this is not the one. I think it's this one that I want. So I could add that text box with a with the um, like article title, and I've got a couple different variations. I think I'm just going to use the first 2 pages and expect students to just kind of write an article about how it's been impacting them. So I have my text box here. I've got everything the way that I kind of want it. And I click on over here. I'm using PowerPoint because I feel like it's easier for me to create things. But I click on the page or the slide that I want to use as a page. And I'm going to select print. I'm going to select the slide that I want. You can only do one at a time for the way that I'm setting this up. And instead of creating it as a PDF, I'm going to open it in preview. Okay, and now that we have this image open in preview, I can go File, Export. And I'm going to turn this, instead of a PDF document, I want it to be a JPEG picture. And I could say, save it as newspaper assignment page 1. And it's going to save to my desktop. And I'm going to just turn this up all the way just to make sure that the quality is good. And I'm going to save it just like that. It's going to end up on my desktop as a picture, a JPEG picture. And then I can just click out of that and click the second page since I want this to be a 2-page activity and do the same exact thing. Print, selected slide, open in preview, file, export, JPEG, newspaper, assignment, page 2. All right. Now I've got my 2 pages saved as pictures. I can now go in to my Google Drive and I can create a Google slide. Right here, I'm going to name it newspaper. Oops. Okay. I'm also going to do my page setup here so that it's I had made my other page 11 by 8.5, just like a regular worksheet size. Okay. Now I'm going to delete this stuff. I'm going to do duplicate that slide. So I've got my 2 pages set up. Get rid of this. And now I want to go to this background. You could also do slide, change background, either one of those. And then you can choose your image off of your desktop. So I'm going to look for the one that I had just created. It's on my, here's newspaper assignment, page 1. Actually, I think it's this one that okay. Done. There it is. The kids can't like edit this at this point. I'm going to do the same thing. Background, choose image, newspaper assignment, page 2. Done. Okay. What I would then want to make sure that I do is so that my students know what I expect. You can type directions down here at the bottom. Um, Okay, I would definitely make this a little more middle school friendly for my own students so that they are really, really clear about what I expect. But now they can't edit what the background is. What they can do, what you can do before you assign it to them is create some text boxes, and I will say highlight text and replace with your own essay. Okay, and I would choose, I would also, before I do this, because every good newspaper article would have the author listed. I would then maybe over here have them explain what's going on in their picture. Okay, same thing. I can copy this, bring it over here, and add, kind of make it fit here. Okay. There we go. Now, all I need to do now is this is saved. This will automatically be saved in my drive that I've got set up. When I go into Google Classroom, I'm going to go in and create an assignment. I will name it Newspaper Assignment 2020. I can type my directions in, and I can add some other items. Let's say I have a PDF of an article, which I actually had found earlier from Newsela or Newsela, however, different people kind of call it something different. This one is about the influenza pandemic of 1918. And as a history teacher, I want my kids to see that we've had other pandemics that have been really, really terrifying, and we've recovered as a country. So there's that. And then, okay, so I can upload. I may even want to add like a really quick Google quiz with like 2 or 3 questions to make sure that the students have read it. If that's something I really want to make sure they do, I can also add a YouTube video. So I have found this video from the CBS Sunday Morning. It's about 6.5 minutes. So I can take that and I can copy that and go into here and go YouTube and paste that, look for it. There it is. And I can add that as a resource. And then I can go to my Google Drive, and it usually picks up my recent ones first. And so this is the newspaper assignment that I had created in my Google. Okay, now what I want to make sure I choose so that my students can turn this assignment in. Students only need to view the article. But this, I want to select make a copy for each student. That way students can actually open this up and type in it and make their own copy. And then I can choose all students. Right now I'm not actually going to assign this. I will assign it just to my own child who I have added to my class so that I can pull it up from his point of view and make an instructional video for my students on how they can do this assignment from home. All right, so I'm choosing that, and I'm going to choose how many points I'm going to make it worth. Maybe, I don't know, I can always edit this later. And I can choose a due date. That way, if it's turned in late, then, if it's turned in late, then it will mark it as late, and I'll be able to tell which students had turned it in. And I can type in my instructions. And I'm usually really careful to make it very 7th grade, middle school friendly. So step 1 will be read the article about the 1918 influenza pandemic. 2, watch the YouTube video about today's coronavirus in your elements. I'll just say that's good enough. Okay, so then I can assign this. I would usually assign it to all students. I just have it assigned to the one for now. Okay, and so I can assign it that way. And then you will be able to see that this assignment is up, newspaper assignment. And it's got the article, it's got the YouTube video, and it's got the actual assignment. Okay, hopefully this is helpful to you, and shoot me a message if you have any questions. Thanks.